Hey there, welcome to today's episode. Let's take a look at submixes on the MPC. Just a general overview for the beginners to get you up to speed. What is a submix? Essentially, it's a place that you can kind of funnel audio to. And I'm going to set one of these up and give you just kind of one demonstration of how you could use it. They are multiple use items, so we'll come back to that in further tutorials. But for now, this is just one prime example of how you could use one. I've got this sequence with 5 tracks. Let's say I want to send 2 of those tracks to the same location, the same submix. You don't have to understand why for now. We'll take a look at that in a second. But how do we set this up? And if we do it in real time, it's going to make more sense. So this is my project. I'm going to go to menu and I'm going to go to track view. Track view for me is one of the easiest places to see your inputs and outputs for the track. You can do this from the channel mixer, but I like doing it here. So let's say I want to take the bass track and I want to send that through. It doesn't matter what we choose for this demonstration, but I'm going to use the bass track as one. I'm going to scroll backwards on the output and I'm going to find submix 1. We're going to send these to the same submix. So we could choose something else. I'll say the drums. Let's go to the output and select that to submix 1. What we're doing is we're taking that audio. The audio for each of those tracks was going direct to outputs 1 and 2, your master channel. But what we're doing now is we're funneling them down to the same submix, and then that submix goes to the master channel. Because if we go to main, you will notice if we scroll over to our submixes, this is submix 1, that the output of that submix still goes to the master channel. So when you play back your track, we won't hear anything different than we had before because it's still all being funneled through to the same location. I hope that makes sense. The reason I bring that up is because you can change the output then of the submix, so you can start getting really flexible about where you want to send it next. We're just going to leave it like that so it doesn't get too complicated. But that's all we've done. We've taken 2 tracks out of our 5 and we've sent them through this submix back to the master channel. Now what you'll notice is we have 4 new effect slots. So we've already seen we can have 4 effect slots on our master channel, the same on our tracks, the same on a pad level. And now we can even funnel it through a submix and add 4 more effects. So this is just one example of how you could use this, but that's what we can do. We can then start stacking more effects. Essentially what you're doing here is you're using it kind of like a send and return, where you can send multiple tracks through the same effect. So just as an example, we won't use this because it probably wouldn't sound very good, but I could open this and choose something like a delay. And now my bass and my drums are both being funneled through this delay to the master channel. Essentially, that's really all we're looking at. We will touch upon it more in further episodes, but for now, I think we'll leave it there. Take care.